you get to play the bad guy. And you know, it's amazing. You think of computer games, there's perhaps only been one or two where you get to actually play the bad guy. It's about time the bad guy has had his revenge, because he's been shot and killed and maimed, and things have been stolen from him from countless games. So that was the starting concept, and then the other concept was Dungeons and Dragons as a genre has gone absolutely nowhere for the last, well, since the beginning of computer games, since a game of the original role-playing games were called Wizardry and Ultima, and they were creatures wandering around the dungeon, heroes wandering around the dungeon, meeting creatures, stealing treasure, beating up the bad guy at the end. Well, that sounds exactly the same as the role-playing games now. So the idea was play the bad guy and then do everything that the bad guy does. Create a dungeon, make the dungeon bigger, populated by these amazing creatures that all go up levels, have the ability to create traps and set traps for other creatures coming in. Now that's one whole side of it, and then the other side of it is, well, maybe I don't want to bother with all the strategy. Maybe I just want to go in there and kill things. So, and you can do that by leaping inside the head of a creature. The reason it's taken so long is a very ambitious concept, a really ambitious concept, and it's also like balancing 3 games in one. It's like balancing a strategy sim game, like sort of theme park in a dungeon. It's like balancing a Doomish type game like Doom. It's like balancing a war game like the original Populous or Syndicate Wars. So it is an incredibly ambitious thing, and I also don't want to cut any corners at all. And the great thing about Dungeon Keeper, you can play it as a complete game, but you can change any part of Dungeon Keeper that you like. It's got its own complete language in there that you don't have to even touch it if you don't want to. But if you do want to, you can actually write scripts for all the creatures and write scripts for all the levels, because one of the things that I want to encapsulate is that when you played role-playing games on boards, paper role-playing games, the person who had all the fun was the one that was setting the level, was the dungeon master, and I wanted to give people the capacity to do that.